to live healthy as you can be. No matter your age
or your ethnicity,
get regular checkups.
get all your sleep.
Type 2 diabetes, no, we don't need. Get active, go outside. No sodas, no more fries. You need to cut down the salt. Move your body, go on walks. I know you can do this. It all starts in the mind. Ain't nothing to this. Wanna see you survive. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top.
Welcome to Go JB Health, the platform that brings education every day to help improve your health. We focus on health promotion, health education, and health prevention. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at GoJB Health for the best tips on how to be the mechanic of your body, and as a result, keep yourself in good health. Don't forget about our interactive live shows on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. We're located in Smyrna, Georgia, USA, but our educational contents benefit people from all over the country as well as the world. Every day, we post between 1 and 2 short videos to address your health concerns. Thanks for supporting Go JB Health.
Did you know? Here to help like nobody else. Come and connect, Go JB Health. Any questions, he give you the info. Break it down, make it all seem so simple. Talking medical insight to probiotics. Time to become the mechanic of your body. Even prevention, come take a listen. Go JB Health, you don't want to miss this. Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know?
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this great show once again. Today, we're going to have an amazing time. My name is JB. I'm a family practitioner with many years of experience. Experience not just in treating patients, but experience in educating people on best ways to take care of themselves. Experience on helping people to be off taking so many different medications. Experience and working in the hospital, experience working in the clinic. So a lot of years of experience. If you are new to this show, we encourage that you start tapping on the screen. Queen Davidson, thank you for being here.
Simple, talking medical.
If this is your first time, follow me so you know whenever I'm live the next time. Again, this is a platform of education. If you are looking for ways to be healthy, you are on the right platform. If you are looking for the ways to not be taking so many medications or to try natural ways to be better in your life, you are at the right platform.
Be healthy.
As you know, during the show, I'll be sharing my great song, the song that teaching people on how to change their life. I'm a medical provider, but I happen to have a gift of being able to sing a song, and it's mainly teaching on diabetes and high blood pressure. I'll be sharing this throughout the show here. Today, we are going to see a very big condition, a condition that is very common in our community. I'm going to break it down. You know how the show is saying, teaching you to be the mechanic of your body. If you hear the jangle,
Break it down, make it all seem so.
make it all simple. So we will be talking about heart failure.
Come the mechanic.
You may have some symptoms right now, and you may not know that it may be blank or it may be related to this very most important organ that you have, your heart. So today we will be talking about your heart. As you know, we answer a lot of questions on this show. This is very interactive. You are
new here, you're gonna understand how it is, but it's very interactive. So I'm here to answer your questions while we're talking about this great topic. We're gonna see the symptoms of heart failure. How do you know that you may be at risk for heart failure? What are the things that you could do to prevent yourself from ending up with heart failure? What are the things that you may see in your body and you may not even, realize that it has to do with heart failure? Knowledge is power. Knowing about it is the best thing, because if you know about those things, it would help you so you could prevent further damage. But also, in this show, what we do, we focus a lot on prevention. So we're going to prevent, or we're going to educate you on the things that you could do to prevent yourself from getting your heart fail, like from getting heart failure. So let's go. Let's tap on the screen. First stop, 5,000K. Like usual, tap on the screen. Let me catch my breath while I'm going to have you guys enjoy the jingle. Let's go. Everybody who are already here, thank you. My friend Stuart, good morning. How you doing? My friend Stuart again, good morning. I'm doing great. If you have high blood pressure, or if you happen to have a blood pressure cuff in your home, right now, we have something important. I want to talk about blood pressure cuff today as well. But thank you, Joseph, it looks like, who just followed me. Thank you. So if you have a blood pressure cuff, pull it out. Let's check our blood pressure. Check your blood pressure. Post it right here on this chart, and let's go. Thank you, my friend Samantha Santana. Thank you for following me. I appreciate you. In Puerto Rico, in the house. Let's go.
You don't want to miss this. Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know? Go JB Health.
A blood pressure of 158/81. The top number is elevated. Are you on blood pressure medications? Right now, what you should be doing is take your pills, and let's check it at the end of the show. Let's do a post check. But if you are not taking medications, you may want to check with your doctor so we could get it lower. But remember, during this show, I'll also give you some tips that you could keep your blood pressure normal, naturally. Natural tips without medications. So we'll be talking about this, but yes, let's take our medications and let's check again. Let's go.
Like nobody else. Come and connect. Go JB Health. Any questions? He give
My friend Stony, how you doing?
y'all seem so simple. Talking
Beats Juice.
probiotics. Time to become the mechanic of your body. Even prevention. Come take a listen. Go JB Health. You don't want to miss this. Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know? Go JB.
Pamela, how you doing? Thank you for joining. My friend Wendy in the house, welcome. Thank you for joining.
Go JB Health. Any questions? He give you the info. Break it down, make it all seem.
Thank you, my friend Lloyd, for giving us Sandra Lloyd. Thank you
Time
for
to
the gift. Appreciate you.
body, even prevention. Come take a listen. Go JB Health. You don't want to miss this. Hey, did you know? Hey, did you know?
Good morning, Pamela. And thank you for being here. Guys, again, we're going to share. Heather, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. We're going to share. 5,000K is the first stop. Thank you, all the gifts that are coming in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the encouragement. I appreciate that.
To probiotics. Time to become the mechanic of your body. Even prevention. Come
My friend Johnson in the house. Johnson, how you doing?
hey, did you know?
My friend Lori, thank you for joining. We appreciate you being here.
Did you know? Here to help.
My friend Muna, how you doing, Muna?
Go JB Health.
However, how are you? How have you been?
Break it down.
Yes, we have been here
Simple. Talking medical.
every Friday.
Addicts.
Right here on TikTok, we're teaching people to be the mechanic of their body. Remember, today we'll be talking about heart failure. What are the things that you may see in your body that you may not realize that may have to do with heart failure?
Did you know? Here to help like nobody else. Come and connect. Go JB Health. Any questions? He give you the info.
Booty, thank you for joining. Donnie, thank you for joining. Donnie, thank you for tapping on the like button. I appreciate you.
Body, even prevention. Come take a listen.
All those people who are tapping, appreciate y'all. Thank you
Did you know?
for the support.
Hey, did you know? Go JB Health. Did you know? Here to help like nobody else. Come and connect, go JB Health. Any questions, he give you the info. Break it down, make it all seem so simple. Talking medical insight to probiotics. Time to become the mechanic of your body. Even prevention, come take a listen. Go JB Health, you don't wanna miss it.
My friend Wisdom, thank you for the gift. Appreciate you.
Did you know? Go JB Health. Did you know? Here to help like nobody else. Come and connect, go JB Health. Any questions, he give you the info. Break it down, make it all seem so simple. Talking medical insight to probiotics. Time to become the mechanic of your body. Even prevention, come take a listen. Go JB Health, you don't wanna miss this. Hey, did you
For your love and appreciation. We appreciate you.
go JB
Thank you,
Health?
thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you to you.
Did you know? Here to help like nobody else.
Thank you so much for your love and appreciation. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you to you. Thank you so much for your love. So why is it so important for us to talk about heart failure? Why? Well, the thing is, the first thing that we have to look at is, what is the heart? Why is the heart so important? Why is it so important for us to focus on this heart? Well, the one thing that we have to know, my friend Nikita, the first thing that we need to know is that the heart is the main pump that we have in the body. So people don't understand. A lot of the time, we are really we are underestimating some of those very important organs that we have in our body. We're walking around, but we never think. We never sit down to think to say, well, how am I? We never think about our breathing. We never think about our heartbeat. We never think about what is causing me to be able to talk to you right now. I mean, we take it for granted because it's there. So we don't start thinking about it until something start happening. And this is the biggest problem that we have in our community. This is why today I have decided, I'm like, I want to talk about the heart, the main pump that we have. And one of the things that we want to talk about is heart failure, because a lot of the time there are some warning signs. Sometimes there are a lot of warning signs that are there, but for whatever reason, we overlook those signs and we sit there until something happens to us. So part of our education is trying to prevent things from happening to people. It's trying to keep people healthy. Keep people as healthy as we can. But again, part of how we could do that is to teach people about those very important organs in their body. This is why we're going to talk about heart failure. What is heart failure? First thing, we got to understand what heart failure is. Well, heart failure, it means like it's stated, it's when your heart fail the ability to properly function. Now, properly function means it cannot do the things that it meant to do, the things that the heart is there to do. What is the purpose of this heart? What is the heart? What is the job of the heart? Well, the main job of this heart is to pump blood throughout the body. Again, it's a pump. It's the most important pump that we have. So it pumps blood everywhere in your body. So which means if you have problem with this heart, you're going to have problem with pumping blood throughout the body. Now, a lot of the time you see people having shortness of breath, but then you're like, okay, well, you have shortness of breath if your heart is not able to pump, because blood is a transporter for oxygen. So when your heart is beating, your heart goes to the lungs, gets some oxygen, and spread it in the body. This is how I can breathe. This is why my toes are not, my fingers, my toes are not all black, because I'm able to get oxygen through that blood that is flowing through the body. So again, if you have heart failure, then you start having the inability to do those things. So if my heart is failing, it means my heart, especially for those of you who are in medical field, so there's part of the heart that is responsible for pumping blood throughout this body. So this part, again, for those of you who are part of the medical field, this is called the left ventricle. So the heart has two parts. So the two main parts, one of them is the upper part, and one of them is the part that's below. It's the one on the bottom, the one on top. So the one on top are chambers that we call atrium, and the one on the bottom, I'm sorry, I'm being a little bit technical here, but bear with me. I'm about to break it down. So the one on top are the atrium, and the bottom are the ventricles. So the ventricle is where the actual blood is being pumped from. So your left ventricle, especially the left side, because your heart is divided in four chambers. So we have two chambers on the right, one on top, one on the bottom, and two chambers on the left, one on top, on the bottom. But the left ventricle is the one responsible to pump blood in the body. This is why a lot of the time, if you have heart failure or you have any heart symptoms, a lot of the time your doctor may be saying that I'm about to get an echocardiogram. So an echocardiogram is an ultrasound of the heart. And when we look at that ultrasound, like if I were to be looking at an echocardiogram, the first thing I'm going to look at is EF, which stands for ejection fraction, which is how much blood is being pumped by the heart every minute, or how much blood, to be more specific, is being pumped by the left ventricle every minute. Thank you, my friend, Mama Trent. So the thing is, you check heart failure, because if that left ventricle is not properly pumping blood, then it is an issue. Because again, when I check my pulse, I'm feeling how the heart is pumping. So that's what I'm feeling when I'm checking a pulse here. So what are the symptoms, or what are the things that you will be looking at that would tell you maybe you are in heart failure? Well, as we said, we try to teach you to understand. So we said already that the heart is pumping oxygen throughout the body. So obviously, if we are having heart failure, we may have symptoms of hypoxia. Hypoxia means you have lack of oxygen. Oh, thank you, my friend. Hypoxia. If you are hypoxic, it's causing you, like my friend is saying, it's going to cause you to have shortness of breath. So you're going to be having hard time breathing. Those are the people. And again, as you could see, we start talking about these symptoms. These are the people that are having a hard time walking to the mailbox. Those are the people who used to go out in the mall, walking around shopping. And now when their friends invite them, they may not even say why, but they just they don't feel like it, because they feel so tired, so fatigued, because they have lack of oxygen being pumped into the body. So you have these people, they may also have what we call peripheral edema. So they may have leg swelling, because what happens when your heart is not properly pumping, so then you have an accumulated fluid in your leg. So therefore, somebody with leg swelling, it could be other issues, but it could be a sign that your heart is telling you something. But again, look for that sign of trying to walk. You used to be walking fine, everything was good, but then all of a sudden you start having issue when you try to go upstairs, for instance, climbing a couple of flight of stairs, you are very short of breath. Again, you are very short of breath because you don't have enough oxygen. Your heart is not properly pumping blood to the body to sustain you. Those people with heart failure, a lot of the time, they have fluid retention. This is why if you have heart failure, you probably be taking Lasix. You're taking Lasix or furosemide, which is a water pill that helps drain fluid out of the body. Because what happens, the heart, it's like you have a pump. If you have a pump, happy Friday, my friend Mimi, how you doing? So if you have a pump that is carrying fluid or water, whatever. So if you are at a point where the pump is failing, what's going to happen, you're going to have to reduce. If the capacity of the pump is decreasing, you're going to have to reduce the amount of fluid that is there for the pump to handle. And this is the same thing with the heart. The idea of giving you a water pill, it's because when we give you a water pill, it helps decrease the load in the heart. And this is why excuse me, we give you other medications. Like sometimes we give you a calcium channel blocker. We may give you a beta blocker. We give you medications that help decreasing the load of the heart. And those are medications, a lot of them too, they are blood pressure medications. If you've been following me, if you've been following my page, if you've been following the show, what is the one reasons for heart failure? What if one thing that usually can cause people to have heart failure? Well, one of them would be uncontrolled hypertension. Marie, thank you for following me. So, good morning, my friend. How you doing? So, the thing is, if you have uncontrolled blood pressure, it will cause your heart to fail. So therefore, you will see a lot of the medications that they give you for heart failure. Many of them are also medications that helps with blood pressure, because what you need is medications that will decrease the pressure. Decreasing the pressure means decreasing the load in the heart. Again, that justify. I think in the last show we talk a lot about how blood pressure can cause heart failure. So that justified again, because you could tell if you go in the list of medications they're giving you, most of these medications, they will also have indication for blood pressure. So yes, my friend Jackie, how you doing? So you are very welcome. It's my pleasure. So most of these medications that you are taking, they will be medications that are also used for blood pressure. Because what we want to do is, again, we were talking last week about how if your pressure is high, it causing your heart to overwork, right? So when you get to that point, so what we do is try to decrease the workload of this heart by giving you those medications that are dilating those vessels, that are making your blood pressure to go down. Because again, whenever your blood pressure is elevated, the main organ, the number one organ that is taking the hit is your heart. The first organ that gets the hit is your heart, because if that blood pressure is all the way up there, then what it's causing is causing your heart to be pushing harder. This is why, again, go around. Ask all these people that have CHF, congestive heart failure. If you ask them, they will tell you that they have history of uncontrolled high blood pressure, because this is one of the main reasons. And that's why I'm glad that I created that song about high blood pressure, because high blood pressure is one of the things that is causing a lot of issues in your body. But one of the main issue, we'll talk about low BP in just a minute. So one of the main issue it will cause your heart to fail. Again, as I said, this is why you have so many people, the medications you're taking for when you have heart failure, you'll see a lot of them are also decreasing your pressure. This is really what it is. So my friend saying, what about low blood pressure? Well, low blood pressure is also bad. We don't want to have low blood pressure because, believe it or not, low blood pressure can also cause a stroke as well. So, and again, if we were to explain that, if your blood pressure is so low, so you are running the risk of collapsing vessels, because it's like you have a pipe. Water is going through the pipe, but if you barely have any water going through the pipe, so obviously it could cause issues as well. So low blood pressure could cause you to have a lot of symptoms. It could cause you to be dizzy. It could cause you to have lightheadedness. It could cause you to fall. It could cause you to lose your life. Now, we focus mainly on high blood pressure because high blood pressure is causing even more issues. Yes, we don't want to have low blood pressure. We want a normal blood pressure. However, for certain people, they may have a low blood pressure. It may be normal for them. But the one that is truly killing you is the high blood pressure. People don't understand when you have this pump that is supposed to be pumping at 120/80, and then you're getting it to pump at 150s, like my friend was showing here. So then they don't understand how much this is damaging your whole body. The whole body is being damaged by this, by the fact that you are making your heart working too hard, by the fact that you are putting too much pressure on your filtration system, talking about the kidneys. This is why, y'all know, if somebody tell you they're on dialysis, if you ask them, most likely they're going to say, I have history of uncontrolled blood pressure. If anybody talks to you, they say, I have congestive heart failure. They're going to tell you that I have history of uncontrolled blood pressure. And people sometimes don't understand why the show is mainly focused on those two things. We talk about everything. We answer every questions, but I try to focus on those. Number one, I lost my mom with complications of those things because she ended up dying of heart failure. Actually, again, when you have, here's what happens. Let's say you're diabetic. Diabetes causing your kidney to fail, okay? When you have kidney failure, and if you are not properly managed the fluid, so kidney is not able to excrete the fluid. Let's say somebody who refused, like my mom, who refused to be on dialysis, okay? So you refuse to be on dialysis, what happens is those kidneys are supposed to help removing that excess of fluid in your body. But then what happens if you don't want to be on dialysis and your kidneys are not able to remove that excess of fluid, what is going to happen is eventually it will cause your heart to fail, because since you're not removing the fluid is backing up and your heart have to handle all that fluid. So therefore, your heart end up failing because the pump is having to pump so much stuff. So then what you're going to see with a patient, let's say somebody who has kidney disease, they don't go on dialysis, what's going to happen eventually, they're going to have a lot of swelling everywhere. They will have problem with hypoxia. They will have problem breathing because they're going to have buildup of fluid in their lungs. And obviously, because of all that fluid, the heart will fail. Because initially what you're going to see tachycardia. So you're going to see an elevated heart rate. So your heart will try to compensate because of the fact that, yes, you don't have enough, or you cannot mobilize all this fluid. Your heart is compensating by increasing the rate to see what we could do to solve this issue. But eventually what's going to happen, the compensation will last only for a short time, because eventually what's going to happen, your heart will be failing. And what you're going to see a decrease in heart rate. So the heart initially will go up, but then it will start going down. You have a heart rate. The heart rate will go down until the heart will stop and you will be done. And unfortunately, this is what happened to my mom, because she didn't want to be on dialysis. And unfortunately, she was dealing with those complications from diabetes and high blood pressure, because obviously when she was diagnosed, she didn't have somebody who would sit here and educate her like I'm doing here. And this is why I decided to do this, because obviously I wish she had somebody to tell her. I wish she had somebody that would have created a song like the song that I created to tell her, hey, you should do X, Y, and Z to help you so you don't end up with those complications from your diabetes. But if you don't have it, then what's happening is you're going to be dealing with this. This is something that I've seen it, obviously, throughout the hospital. I've seen it happen, but I've seen it happen on my own mother. So again, her kidneys are not working, so she cannot get all this fluid out. So then your kidney is not working, backing up on your heart trying to compensate, heart rate goes up, and then heart rate start coming down. It comes down until bing, it's done. Then you're dead. That's what happens. But again, I'm not trying to be too graphic here, but sometimes I have to be truthful and I have to be direct. I have to tell you, if you have high blood pressure, if you have diabetes and you're not getting them under control, they will kill you. They will kill you. They will cut up with you. You need to do something. And this is why I encourage you to do those natural tips that I give you. There's a lot of natural tips that you could use. Doesn't matter how many medications. It doesn't matter how many medications you're taking. Still think of natural tips. 132/81, not bad at all. But if you're taking medications, make sure you continue to take your medicine. It doesn't matter how much medications you're taking. I want you to always focus on the natural ways of decreasing your blood pressure. This is the most efficient. This is the best that you could do, because again, you could always do other things. But the natural is key. The natural is key. So they give you the medicine, continue to do the natural. While you're doing the natural, what's going to happen, you'll see a decrease in your blood pressure. And if, guys, let's top up to the 10,000K. Let's continue to tap on the screen. And if you haven't followed me yet, we encourage that you follow me. Do just like Heidi just followed me. So and if you haven't followed me on Instagram, on Facebook, please follow me. I'm trying to grow these platforms as well. But here's what's gonna happen: if you are if you have high blood pressure, you are taking those medications, but you're also doing the proper measures. Like you trying to do the natural things. Like when I say natural, I'm talking about those tips, a lot of these tips that I have on my page here. What's gonna happen eventually, you'll continue to go to the doctor, and then the doctor will be like, well, let me check your blood pressure. Well, looks like your blood pressure is kind of a little bit, it's getting lower. So your blood pressure will be getting lower and lower. Let's say you are taking 10 milligram of amlodipine. It could be that next time you go, the doctor may say, well, it looks like your blood pressure is doing pretty good. Maybe we could try the 5. And one day you may come and they may say, well, it looks like you continue to do very well. Maybe we could decrease it to 2.5. So this is why I am telling you, and I emphasize on it every day, every single day. I tell every one of my patients, and that's why I'm able to take a lot of my patients off their medications. It is extremely important for you to always try the natural ways. Always don't forget to follow the tips. Follow those natural ways, like the exercises, like the eating right, like look around your house, see what you're eating. Because those are the things that would help you. As I say, at my age, I'm not taking any medications. So what I'm telling you here is something that I practice myself. So I'm at a very good position to teach you what I'm teaching you here, because this is what I do personally. I do know it is not something that is easy for you. I do know that it is very difficult for you to follow those steps. But I can promise you, if you do this, it doesn't help you, come back and tell me, hey, yeah, you are lying. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. I have to tell you the truth. The reason I want to tell you the truth, I think, yes, I run a family practice, but I feel like it's better if I tell you the truth and you don't have to be coming so many times to those visits, because you have to come to those visits because your blood pressure is not controlled. Those things are things that you could do right there at home naturally without any problems. You could do those things. You could do those very simple tips, those very simple techniques that could help you to lower your blood pressure. So to lower your blood sugar too. So again, as I said, you got to work with your doctor, but I have been able to take a lot of my patients off the medications. Guys, I need to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, because I'm about to break a lot of other tips, a lot of other things that you could do. So please, I am right here in Smyrna, Georgia. That's where I am. So please, but I am I'm licensed in Florida as well. So if you are in Florida, stay tuned. And plus, we are starting our weight loss program. We started a telemedicine in the state of Florida, also in Georgia. We are doing a concierge medicine. So if you are in Georgia, you don't want to go anywhere, we could come to your home and take care of you, draw your blood, do all your stuff. We fill all your prescriptions. So stay tuned. Again, this show is sponsored by All Care Health Clinic in Smyrna, Georgia. The number is 770-970-0024. You could call there. They could hook you up. You'll be so happy. So again, guys, I need to catch my breath. Continue to top to the 10,000K. If you haven't followed me yet, please follow me, because it's a lot of information all about educating people. Please tell somebody else. Tell them there's a page that is doing something different. I'm a family practitioner. My name is JB. I have a lot of years of experience. I've seen those things. I've worked with many patients that I've helped to fight those issues. Everybody who are giving us gifts, we appreciate you. I've been able to help a lot of people to fight those issues. And that's why I'm here. That's why I've been here. I've been here for a while. I have a lot of people that are sending messages telling me how beneficial those talks are. I want to say thank you to the people who've been supporting this song. Again, this is how much I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in it so much that I wanted to create a song, because I feel like not everybody is on TikTok, not everybody is on Facebook, but I feel like I could create this song. It could leave an impact in my community. That's what I do. I create a song. I'm not a singer, but you know what? I work hard and I created it. and it sounds good. People likes it. So now it's available on all the platforms. Available on Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, everywhere. It's called Change Your Life. I want you to listen to it for a bit. Don't go anywhere because we're going to talk about more issues, and we want you to ask us questions. Let me know what your issue is. What is it that you're dealing with? What do you think is the biggest problems for you to keep your blood pressure in check? What are the most risks that you have that you may worry that you may end up with heart failure that we were talking about? What is your worries about you being having kidney disease? Tell me. Talk to me. That's why I'm here. I'm here at your service. I'm here to answer your questions. Let's listen to this. Let me catch my breath. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you who giving us gifts and everything. So don't go anywhere. Let's help me to top up to the 10,000K. We're almost there. Let's go. Continue to share with your friends, with your family, everybody. So let's go.
Go JB Health. Wanna see you live a long life, a healthy life. Teaching you to be the mechanic of your body. Go JB Health. Let's go. Hey, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Hey, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Hey, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Hey, don't stop, hey. Keep it moving to the top. Hey, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Hey, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Hey, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Hey, don't stop, hey. Keep it moving to the top. Hey, don't want you on medication to bring down that inflammation. Just and believe when I'm saying a healthy life is liberation. Gotta get your rest and watch what you're eating. Carbs and high sugar can lead to diabetes. Limit checking and no smoking. Lower blood pressure, no joking. Give you what you need. Yelling go JB. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top. Ay. Time to live healthy as you can be, no matter your age
or your ethnicity.
Get regular checkups,
Get all your sleep.
type 2 diabetes. No, we don't need. Get active, go outside. No sodas, no more fries. You need to cut down the salt. Move your body, go on walks. I know you can do this. It all starts in the mind. Ain't nothing to this. Wanna see you survive. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top. Ay.
Thank you so much for your love and appreciation. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who sent us so many gifts. I appreciate y'all. So it is time to change your life. If you can
Thank you
tell,
so much
so it's
for
not
your love
and it's not something that is easy, but it is something that is doable. Again, I promise you, once you start doing the right thing to change your life, you'll feel better. You'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel better about the fact that you are not going to be taking all these medications and it will be paid off. I'm telling you, it's something that you can do.
Change your life, change your life.
You can change this life. You could say, I'm going to make a different decision. You could say, I'm going to use this information to motivate me. Julie, how you doing? Julie Fit.
Don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top, ay. Don't want you.
I don't want you on medication
Medication.
to bring down that inflammation. Trust and believe when I'm saying, yeah. A healthy life is liberation. A healthy life is liberation.
Rest.
People don't
And watch
understand.
what you eat.
Watch what you're eating.
Carbs and high sugar.
Can lead to diabetes.
Limit checking and no smoking. Lower blood pressure, no joking. Giving you what you need. Yelling go, go.
Guys, we headed to the 20,000K. Help me top on the screen. Let's go. If you haven't followed me yet, please follow me. Follow your brother. Again, this show is all about educating people. Again, this is something I believe in. This is something that I have been doing. And I want to say thank you to many of you that have been very supportive of a sort of initiative. This is a different show on TikTok. You go everywhere. You may not be able to see something similar. I'm not saying this is the best. There's a lot of great shows on TikTok. But this is something that has a different vision. This is something that is just different. You know?
Don't stop.
But what I was talking about is like when we say a healthy life is liberation, is because let's say if you stay healthy, if you do the right thing, so you are liberated because you're not going to be dealing with the heart failure that I was talking about. You're not going to be dealing with the complications of kidney disease. You're not going to be dealing with this. Again, I know a lot of the time, the first thing we think when we see blood pressure, we think stroke. We think, I don't want to have a stroke, you know?
Cut down the salt.
How do you wean off blood pressure medications? We're about to tell you right now. My brother or my sister, whoever asks.
Mine ain't nothing to this. Wanna see you survive. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay. Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay. Don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top. Ay. Don't stop, ay. Keep it moving.
I love this. I love my people. I love what I do for a living. I love the change that I have been making in so many people's lives.
Eating right.
Oh, I should say too, we have
Don't stop, yeah. Keep it.
there's a new weight loss program.
Don't stop.
If you want to be part of this program, just send us a message. GoJBHealth@gmail.com. We are trying to take a different approach to weight loss. Obviously, we're going to give you the medicine, but also we have a team that includes a therapist, that includes nutritionists, where we really taking a different approach. This will be available. This is available in Georgia, about to be available in Florida. So if you're in the state of Florida, the good thing is that weight loss medication, we deliver it at your door. We send it to your door. You don't even have to come to the office. We do everything telemedicine.
Let's go.
If you are in Georgia, you're welcome to stop by and see us. But
Change.
in Florida, most of those medications will be delivered to your door. We'll be working with you. Our therapist will be working with you. So we will make sure that you change your life. Make sure you are healthy, not just losing the weight, but we're looking at you being healthy. That's what we really look at, you know?
Your life, change your life, change your life. Ay. Feeling good and eating right.
So what do I do to win off blood pressure medications? That was the question. This is the question we're about to answer. What do you do to win yourself off the blood pressure medications? What is the thing that you could do? Everybody who are following me, thank you. And if you haven't followed yet, you should follow me because again, as I said, it's all about your health.
Trust and believe when I'm saying
You could trust me and you could believe what I'm saying.
healthy life is liberation. Gotta get your rest.
And watch what you're eating. Carbs and high sugar can lead to diabetes. Limit drinking and no smoking. Lower blood pressure, no joking. Giving you what you need. Yelling.
Go, go, JB. Time to change your life, change your
Good morning, my friend. Too Hot Atlanta. My queen, Too Hot Atlanta. How you doing?
right, eating right. Ay. Don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay. Don't stop, ay. Keep it moving.
So what do I do to win myself off blood pressure medications. What do I do? How can I lower? How can I wean myself? Well, how can I get weaned off? I'm gonna call it get weaned off. Okay. So if you are from Florida, I'm coming. A lot of telemedicine and the weight loss program. Medications delivered at your door. Great program that teaching people not just helping you lose weight, but teaching you to build up your body, to build up your self-esteem, to create a new health, to change your life. That's really what it does. It's different from just giving you that injection, but it's more than that because we have a whole team where we work with you, help you to change those bad habits that you're having. Okay? That's what we're doing. Okay. So what do you do? What do you do to help you to get yourself weaned off medications for blood pressure? The number one thing, we need to see why our blood pressure is going up. Why do we have high blood pressure? Why do we have so many issues of high blood pressure in our community? Why? Anybody ever thought about it? Why are we having more blood pressure than usual? Have you ever looked at certain statistics? Again, I'm saying this just to justify the answer that I'm going to give you to this question. Have you ever looked at different statistics? Let's look, we're not going to even go around the world, but let's come right here in the US where we are. So what are the statistics that you see as far as high blood pressure? Where do we have the highest level of blood pressure? Where? Which state you think has the highest blood pressure? Which communities are having the highest number of people with blood pressure? Who are these people?
Of your body. Cool JB Health. Let's go.
Somebody say New York.
Change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, ay, keep it moving.
People say South California.
Change your life,
Beautiful teeth. Thank you, user 34. Appreciate you.
feeling good and eating right.
User 34. Good morning.
Don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, don't.
Well, what I'm trying to do is link blood pressure to certain behaviors, because remember, certain areas have certain behaviors. Certain areas live a certain way. So what I'm trying to do here is try to link this and try to make you understand why those things I'm saying, why they're going to work, why it's going to help you. Well, blood pressure, somebody say Florida, somebody say African Americans, wherever they are. Okay. There's a lot of great answers that I'm seeing here. But you could link it. Obviously, there are some of those issues we know we can change. If I'm African American, that's who I am. I can't change it. So I'm black. I'm just black. It is what it is. Guys, we're going to 20,000 K. So here's the thing. Those things we cannot change, but there are things that we can change. Low economic, I love that. I love that. Low socioeconomic. Okay, so low socioeconomic lifestyle. Okay, all these things are gonna combine together to give you to make up my answer, because I wanted you to kind of help me answer this question, and I think you guys are doing a great job. So the thing is, yes, there are things that we cannot change. Yes, we know that. We don't even have to talk about it that much. We know there are certain things, certain components that we can't change. Like I can't change the fact that as I get older, I'm at higher risk of having high blood pressure. I can't change the fact that I'm black. I can't change it. It is just what it is. But there are things that we could change. And those things that are changeable, if I know, like me being a black man, me knowing that my mom died from those complications, so it gives me that information that I need to be extra careful. Maybe I need to be more careful than somebody who's Caucasian and who don't have any family history. But I need to know that because, again, this is my body. This is me. So nobody else is going to look out for me except for myself. I could come here, I could teach you, but at the end of the day, you are alleviate stress, exercise, and eat healthy, my friend. Good job. So the thing is, I can help you so much, but you have to be the one helping yourself. And we'll do the same little exercise. I know I didn't have a specific question about this, but after that, we're going to do the same little exercise for diabetes as well after we finish with blood pressure here. So here's the thing. So things that are causing our blood pressure to go up, one of them is called salt, salty food. Let's take salty food, for instance. There's a lot of things that my people are saying here. Lifestyle modification, all great things. But somebody just said people in low socioeconomic environment, like people who live in poor areas, poor neighborhoods, okay? These are people that are having the highest blood pressure. If you could go, you could look, you could go in the CDC everywhere. You could look at statistics to see some of those things. The thing is, what are these people's problems? What are the issue that all these people, what do they have in common? Well, in those areas, people don't have as much money, so they cannot go to a restaurant where there's healthy food. So usually, yeah, I agree, mental issues, stress and all. But again, okay, we could link all these in that community. That community, this is what they're dealing with. They're dealing with stress because they don't know when they're coming to get them evicted. Again, guys, I don't know what your experience is like, but I have many years, I've worked for Community Healthcare of Georgia. So I have been in the worst and worst and worst and worst neighborhood. I've been working and going into so many people's homes. When I say working in those neighborhoods, not just working in a clinic, people come to me, but I come to them and I see where they live. I see the condition they live in. I see the areas. I see the neighborhoods they live in. I have seen it. It's not something I'm just saying, but I have been there. I've seen those people. I've seen their lives. And sometimes even sometimes you hear different even politicians, whoever talk about those things. I wish they know what I have seen. Because I have been there. I see it. I go to those people's home. I see how they live. And if you see how these people live, you would cry. If you think how some people are living right here in those neighborhoods, you would cry, and you would not imagine that right here in the U.S. that would have this situation. But I've seen it because I've gone to all these places. When I did mental health, I go around and talk to these people. Those kids growing up, and you see them telling you, hey, I'm part of this gang. One day I was coming from school. This is how I become part of it. And I can't get out of it because they're going to kill all my family. I've seen it. I've seen these people, all they have available, even though they were to have something better. Number one, those better restaurants are not going to be placed in those neighborhoods. That's one thing. Those neighborhoods, guess what they have? They have those little convenience stores where you could get what? You could get chips. Where you could get what? You could get those pre-made sandwiches. Remember these things to keep them for a long time. Those are frozen stuff. We usually have to put what in them? We have to put a bunch of salt in those sandwiches or whatever they are. A bunch of salt to keep them for a longer time because those are frozen food. Well, they may have a McDonald's, they may have a Burger King, but thank you, my friend. I love that. So they may have other things, but let me tell you, they are not going to have a nice restaurant. Like, maybe I could name a few of them. Like, they're not going to have a Longhorn in their areas. They're not going to have any of those nice restaurants where you could sit down, they could cook you a meal. They're not going to have. All they have they may have a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, it could be. But even that, they may not even have. So if you look around those neighborhoods, then it will tell you exactly why these people are the ones that are dealing with the highest issue with blood pressure because of the food they eat, the food that is available. The reason these restaurants are not coming to those neighborhoods because people are not able to afford it. So everybody's looking out for themselves, like I was saying. The business itself Yes, my friend, MZ USA, limited access. So the reason they don't go there, as I was saying, these businesses are looking out for themselves. They're not looking out for a community. They're looking out, where can people afford my food? If I'm selling this food, what type of restaurant should be in what areas? And they look, well, if you all are poor, you all don't have no money. So guess what? I'm going to put that restaurant that has all these salts, the things that are killing you. This is what I'm saying. We have to try to find a way to change things for ourselves, because nobody is going to do it. You know, one other thing you may see in those neighborhoods, as a side note, you may see some nice vaping stores, some very nice smoking shop, like smoke shops. And sometimes you're like, oh man, look at that neighborhood. How many nice places they have for these people to eat? How many nice places where they could get fruits, they could get vegetables? How many of these they have? How many centers they have to teach those kids, teach them manners, teach them things? They don't have any of that. But guess what? They're going to have a nice, beautiful vaping store with some nice, very good signs on there, because obviously that's their way of keeping you where you are. But my goal, or, well, let's say my goal at least, I want to see if I could motivate certain people so they could move out of where they are. Because I remember when I was working for community health, I was able to get several kids. I was able to get them actually out of state. I plan things. I work with the therapists, everybody together. We were able to move some of them. Like there are some other states where they have different programs for kids, where they put you like on the top of a boot camp. So I was able to get some of those kids connected, because it was hard. If they know you're leaving, this is what's going to happen to you, because you're already part of those gangs and all that. But we're able to do that. So what I'm saying is, if you could tell these people having high blood pressure because of the food consumption. So food is a very important part of whether we have high blood pressure or whether our blood pressure is good. Okay? So the thing is, you need to watch what you eat. High salt will cause your blood pressure to go up. It's a scientific thing. Try it. Lower the salt intake, you're going to see what happens. Like my friend was saying in the South. Yeah, I agree. Because in the South, vote in political candidates that exactly care. Add healthy. Yes, true. That's what we need to do. I agree. Somebody who's looking out for us. Okay? But here's the thing. What we need to do is to lower our salt intake. In the South, like I was saying, yes, there's a lot of people, we deal with a lot of issues in the South, right? And you see how all of it is connected, because in the South as well, we have a lot of obesity. Obesity is big in the South. But here's the thing. A good blood pressure, we want it to be below 120 or lower on top, 80 or lower in the bottom, for my friend who asked. So the thing is, we are in the South, but remember, the food in the South are very salty. Everybody's saying, oh man, that food is good. The line is so long. When you go, you taste it, it's like you eating a piece of salt. You know why I know, or it feels to me like I'm eating a piece of salt? It's because I have changed the way that I eat. I've decided that salt will kill me, that I'm going to lower my salt intake. It's because I know I'm a black man. I know my mother died from complications of those issues. So I know where I am. I know myself. So for that reason, I went and changed the way I eat. I promise you, if you start eating a low salt diet, over time, you're going to get used to it so much that you would love it. And once you love it, when you go to your friend or somebody give you some food, they would think that you are so annoying, that you are so like whatever, you are troublemaker, because every time you're going to tell them, well, why is the food so salty? Makuba, thank you for following me. I appreciate you. Because you're going to ask them every time, why is the food so salty? The reason is because you get your taste bud to be used to the right thing. Now you are eating the right thing. What else causing those neighborhoods to have high blood pressure? What else?
Don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top, ay. Don't stop, ay. Keep it moving to the top, ay. Time to change your life, change your life.
Total cholesterol should be below 200.
Eating right, ay. Don't stop, ay. Don't stop.
Everybody who are tapping, thank you. Everybody who been giving us gifts, appreciate it. There's somebody who gave me some type of, I don't know if it was glasses, whatever it was. So that was cool. I appreciate you. Again, sometimes when I'm trying to focus on covering that information, it may not be able to every little time to interrupt, but I appreciate you and I see who you are. There are people who are tapping on the screen. We're going to 30,000K, guys. We don't have much time, but let's go. We're going to top up to 30,000K.
The mechanic of your body. Cool JB Health. Let's go. Hey, time to change your life. Change your life. Change your life. Hey, feeling good and eating right. Eating right. Eating right. Hey, don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah, keep it moving to the top. Hey, don't stop. Don't stop. Hey, keep it moving to the top. Hey, time to change.
Thank you, Jesus.
Your life. Change your life.
I see you.
Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, ay, don't stop. Yeah, keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop.
Again, how do you win off yourself of the blood pressure medication? So the other thing that happens in those neighborhood that we were talking, again, if you just joined, guys, we are talking about those things that you could do to wean yourself off the medications that you are taking. And once we finish talking about blood pressure, we're also going to take the same thing for diabetes. So some people, we were talking about the next thing that I see here a lot is lifestyle modification. So you should be eating well, but you should also be walking, exercising. All these things will help you lower blood pressure. But again, you told me that you people in low socioeconomic environment, they are more prone to be having high blood pressure or having stroke from high blood pressure or having complications. So many of these people are in dialysis centers. But here's the thing, the lifestyle. When you go to these neighborhoods, as I said, I have been to those places. When you go there, you're not going to see a sidewalk. So these people, they don't even have the option of walking. Because if they have to walk, they got to walk on the street. When you go around the street, it's full of trash, garbage, everything. So it's not even a nice environment that they could even walk on the street. This is how bad it is. Again, we were talking about stress. These people are under a lot of stress. Again, this is to justify those things that you could do to wean yourself off blood pressure medications. But by the way, we know that we're not going to wean ourselves off. But I want you to work with your doctor once you start doing these things. A lot of my patients that I took off, they work with me, and I'm able to look at the numbers. The numbers will speak. If we see the numbers, we're going to see. Your doctor is not going to keep you on blood pressure medications if you don't need it. They only keep you on there if you need it, okay? They only keep you on those blood pressure medications if you need it. If you don't need it, they're not going to keep you on it. So you got to lower your salt intake. You need to be active, walking around. You need to reduce your level of stress as much as you can. Again, we look at those three. Most people are saying we have a very high cases of, or statistically, it shows in the lower economic areas, like lower socioeconomic areas, we have a higher prevalence of elevated blood pressure, higher prevalence of people having kidney disease or having stroke. Well, those are the reasons. This is why those are the things that I'm teaching you to do. You should lower your salt. These people, they eat a lot of salt because those fast food restaurants, that's all they have around. All they have is the convenience stores where they buy those chips, all these things that have high level of salt. High level of salt is causing your blood pressure to go up. Now, number two, remember, walking is very important for us. These people, they don't have any gym around where they are. Remember, these people too, think about it. These people, most of them, they don't have a car. So they are really right there where they are. To go somewhere, they got to take public transportation. Sometimes that is not readily available. That is not convenient. So these are not people that could say, I'm going to drive my car to the next city to just get me a nice meal. Plus, they don't even have money to get the meal anywhere. So therefore, they got to take what is there, what the $1 menu, like my friend was saying. Those are the cheaper thing they could get. They don't have much money. So these people, they are in survival mode. They're not able to even, they can barely afford that chips they're getting. So they cannot even think about getting something healthier. They cannot even think about looking and see how much salt is in this thing. And remember, a lot of them too are illiterate. A lot of them, unfortunately, they don't have great education. They're not well educated to even be able to read the label and understand it. Okay? So this is why these people are having high blood pressure. So you who have the opportunity to go to the right restaurant, you who has the opportunity to go to the health food store where there's great food, great fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, you have the opportunity. Now, what are you doing with the opportunity that you have? Because you have it. These people, they don't. And we see what's happening to them. Are you, with the opportunity, are you going to let the same thing happen to you? Because again, it's not just in lower socioeconomic areas that people have stroke, that people have high blood pressure. It's just the prevalence. But again, we try to justify why it is so prevalent in those areas. You live in a neighborhood, you have sidewalk. These people, they don't. You have a luxury of having sidewalk. Most of you live in that neighborhood, they have a gym in your neighborhood. They may have that area where they have, you could go play basketball, a basketball court. You could go play ping pong. So there are things that you could do. Your street is nice, clean. So you don't have trash. You're not afraid of gangsters. So you could walk around. Are you taking advantage of the area where you live? Yes, we're looking at these people who may be living in those areas that are very unfortunate. They are living in those areas where they don't have a choice. But do you have a choice? Yes, you do have a choice. Yes, you could choose to change your life by starting eating the right thing. Yes, we say they only have the choice of going to the convenience store, to the gas station to pick up that chips. But how many of those chips you have in your pantry right now? How many of them? Go look in your pantry, see how many of these chips that you have. And think of yourself, is this the only option you have, or are you able to afford to buy something that is healthy for you? We get addicted to those things that are killing us. We're buying things to kill us. Why are we doing this? Well, we need to change our life. We need to change the way of thinking. We need to change the way of living our life. How many times did you walk out and go to your neighborhood and just take a walk? Just take a walk in the neighborhood. Take your partner hand in hand, go for a walk. How many times do you do this? Remember, your neighborhood is nice. It's beautiful. And you may not be dealing with the stress these people are dealing with. And again, we try to teach people to do yoga. Exercise could actually help you release your stress. Like in the morning when I go to the gym, I feel good. It's my time. I feel relief. Those could help you because decreasing stress would also lower your chance of blood pressure. These people, they don't have a place to go to the gym. These people, they don't have a sidewalk. These people, they are stressed because there's gunshot everywhere. There's gangsters everywhere. So some of them, they are maybe part of a gang that they didn't want to be part of, but they cannot leave because they're afraid they could get killed. But you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. And now that you know, there's no excuses. What I want you to do is to go to your pantry and see how many things that you have in there that is killing you. How many things in there that is killing you? How many? How many things? We'll be talking a little bit about diabetes. We're going to link diabetes to those things as well in just a minute. We don't have much time. I want to see where you were watching my show from today. Which state were you? Were you right here in Georgia? Were you cross country? Where were you watching me? Show me where you were watching. My friend in Florida, MZ USA in Florida.
yeah, keep it moving.
My friend in California.
Don't stop, hey, keep it moving to the top, hey. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life.
My friend in Philadelphia in the house.
Eating right, hey. Don't stop, hey, don't stop.
South Africa in the house.
Top, hey. Don't stop, hey. Keep it moving to the top, hey. Time to live healthy as you can be.
My friend in Myrtle Beach, my friend in Connecticut, my friend Sunshine in Connecticut.
Get all your sleep. Time to die.
Kathy D is in Myrtle Beach.
Get out there. Go
My
outside.
friend is in the Caribbean,
Fries. You need
Grenada.
some
Thank you for being here.
walks. I know you can do this. It all starts in the mind.
Ain't nothing to this. See you survive.
Time to change your life.
How many times you see a provider that can sing? Your doctor is singing.
Eating right, hey. Don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top, hey. Don't stop, hey. Keep it moving to the top, hey. Time to change
If you haven't followed me yet, please follow.
your life, hey.
Follow so you know. Jimmy, thank you for follow. Or Jumi, thank you for following.
Don't stop, hey.
Just follow so you could know whenever we are live the next time.
Don't stop, hey. Keep it moving to the top.
Guys, we have only about 6 minutes. I want you guys to help me to go to 30,000K. So we got to have an effort of tapping. I'm going to be talking the last few minutes. We'll talk about the diabetes, but I want you guys to tap up to the 30,000K. We're almost there. Let's go.
A healthy life, yeah. Teaching you to be the mechanic.
Thank you, my friend Express NH. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you.
Let's go. Hey, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Hey, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Hey, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top. Hey, don't stop, hey. Keep it moving to the top. Hey, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Hey, feeling good and eating right.
Less than 7,000. We're going to be at 30,000K. Let's top up to the 30,000.
Don't stop.
Well, for diabetes, really, I think the next time we'll be really going there in more detail.
To bring
But
down
here's what I want you to do is look in your pantry.
trust and believe when I'm saying
See how many cakes do you have?
a healthy
How many cookies is sitting in your pantry?
God.
How many boxes of pancakes? How much bread do you have around your counter? Your kitchen counter.
Can lead to diabetes. Limit checking and no smoking. Lower blood pressure, no joking. Giving you what you need. Yelling go, go JB.
Diabetes is really, we always be missing the point. That's my problem. Diabetes is really having too much sugar in the blood. That's what it is. But I think sometimes it looks like we missed it. We're thinking it's something else. It's too much sugar in your blood. That is what diabetes is. If you have too much sugar in your blood, what is the first thing that you should try to do? Well, the first thing should be, guys, we're going up there. We're almost at the 30,000K. Let's go. So what you should be doing, if you have too much sugar in your blood, then you should reduce the amount of sugar that you're ingesting. That's what you should be doing. But a lot of the time we are going we going on a different direction. We would rather put a lot of sugar in our system so we could use a pill that is causing a side effect. So we could use insulin that we shouldn't be exposed our body to remove it. I mean, don't you see that kind of that's not common sense? The common sense should be, if I'm diabetic, I need to make sure that I reduce the amount of sugar that I'm ingesting, because that's what's causing me to be a diabetic. So a lot of the time we don't focus on the root of what the issue is. But we're focusing on how do we fix it on a superficial level. How do we put a Band-Aid on it? It's the same with blood pressure too. It's like we need to fix the root of why we have the problem. Because if we don't fix the root, this is why it becomes a cycle over and over and over. If you are diabetic, or if you don't want to be a diabetic, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do, Joyce, is to remove all these breads that you have, all the pastas. Remove all these things that are causing you to be a diabetic. That's what I want you to do. Because if you remove all these things that are causing you to be a diabetic, then obviously you are already fixing the problem, and you're already a very high percentage of fixing the problem. But while we're eating the same thing, we're doing the same thing, we're not exercising, we're not doing anything. All we do is sit there and ingest insulin. But we're eating the wrong thing. I mean, what sense does it make? Unless if insulin was something that was free of side effects, if metformin was free of side effects, then you would think that way. But those things, they have side effects. What about if I do the natural things so I could naturally lower my blood pressure? Wouldn't that be better? To me, it would. I think it would make a better sense. But what we usually do, we do the opposite. We say you could eat all these things. We don't focus. A lot of the time, we don't really focus. We don't focus on the actual issue. But we think because we have a pill, we're just going to give you a pill to fix it. There's a pill to fix every issue. But you know, the natural ways could fix way more issues. And the natural way fix issues without secondary issues. You're fixing this issue, but you're causing something else. And that's what we do a lot in our community. That's how we practice medicine a lot, unfortunately. Because we're fixing that, but we gotta fix another, we gotta do something else. But again, as I said, it is not up to the provider. It is up to you because it's your life. It's up to you to say, hey, you know what? I want to change my life. I want to be better. I want to focus on the main problem. You could talk to your doctor. Say, I want to focus on the root of the problem. I don't want to fix the problem superficially because I know I'm going to be coming back to you. So for that reason, I want you to focus on fixing me up for real, for good. Not fixing me partially, but I want you to fix the problem that I'm having. Like my friend is saying, life changes are very important. This is why I want you to change your life. This is why I want you to be a better person. To be nicer to yourself. Let's look at it that way. To be nicer to yourself.
Change your life, feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, keep it moving to the top. Don't stop, keep it moving to the top. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, keep it moving to the top.
My friend Fair, you are very welcome. It's my pleasure.
To the top.
Again, if you haven't followed me yet, follow me. I'll be back. I'm going to try to do some more days, but usually right now it's on Fridays.
Go JB Health.
That's when I come on.
Wanna see you live a long life, a healthy life. Teaching you to be the mechanic of your body. Go JB Health.
Black Power. Thank you for following me.
Change your life, change your life.
Thank you, my friend, Mama Tran. How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate you.
Don't stop,
My friend Patrice. How you doing? Thank you for the gift.
don't stop, keep it moving to the top. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right.
Without you guys, there is no way that I could do this. Without Queen Joyce, without Queen Patrice, there is no way that we could do that. But with your support,
You want
with your appreciation, giving us all these roses
to
and
bring down
the people who are asking questions, the people who are tapping on the screen. That's how we could make it. I'm forever grateful to you guys. As I say, I always feel like I could say mwah to y'all.
Get your rest and watch what you're eating. Carbs and
Queen Patrice in the house, giving us so many gifts. Appreciate you.
limit checking.
Some ice cream.
Lower blood pressure, no joking. Giving you what you need. Yelling go, go JB. Time to change your life. Change.
Ada Sam. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Eating right, eating right, eating right. Ay, don't stop, yeah. Keep it moving to the top,
Always learn something when I watch your life.
to the top.
This is the purpose.
Change your
I'm
life,
glad that you learned something. I'm glad.
ay, feeling good and eating.
Medicine is great, but I think we still need the change.
Keep it moving to
Yes, absolutely. Medicine are very good, very important for us because without medicine, guys, less than 3,000, we could make it to the 30,000K. So we're almost there. Help me top up to that 30,000K.
get regular checkups.
Get all your sleep.
Type 2 diabetes, no.
All Care Health Clinic, 770-970-0024.
No more fries. You
Again, great weight loss program.
move your body, go on walks. I knew you can do this.
In Georgia and in Florida. If you are trying to lose weight, if you are really trying to lose weight, we have the option for you. You just go All Care Health Clinic.
Feeling good.
If you call us 770-970, we can help you to lose weight. Not just giving you some medication to shed some pounds, but we're talking about long-term weight loss. That's what we're talking about.
To change your life.
Because we have a full team of different specialties that works with us to build you up. We're not talking about putting a Band-Aid on the problem. Guys, less than 3,000, we're gonna give you at 30,000K. So let's go. Let's top. So we are going to. Our program is different because what happens is we look at the reason you are gaining weight. We look at your blood work. We look at different organs. We look at all your body in general. And when we fix you up, we want you to be fixed. Not just shedding those pounds, but we want you to be fixed mentally. We want you to be fixed physically. We want to build your self-esteem. That's what we do. It's a whole team together that works to give that results. You should call 770-970-0024. This is All Care Health Clinic. They are closed today, by the way. They'll be open tomorrow at 10, from 10 to 3.
Feeling good and eating right.
We are located right there in Smyrna, Georgia. If you are in the state of Georgia, you could always stop by.
Don't stop, don't stop.
Plus, let me tell you that Concierge Medicine, that's VIP medicine,
Want you on
it's an amazing option. If you don't want to go to the doctor comes to you at home.
not inflammation.
Call to see how you could become a member of this.
Believe when I'm saying
In Florida, we are in Fort Lauderdale. We are inside of a chiropractic office in Fort Lauderdale.
carbs and high sugar.
The next show, we'll be giving you the exact address where you come, because you could actually come to the office in Fort Lauderdale too.
Giving you what
In Orlando, we are coming to Orlando soon.
time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Ay, feeling good and eating right,
Because so far we're about to have 2 locations in Orlando, and one in Fort Lauderdale and one in Orlando. That's what we're about to have right now. But obviously we'll be doing telemedicine throughout the whole state. So it doesn't matter where you are. Let's say weight loss program, we could do this and we could deliver this medication wherever you are. Okay?
Keep it moving to the top. Ay, don't stop, don't stop. Ay, keep it moving to the top. Ay, time to lay.
Thank you, MZ USA.
No matter your age,
Or your ethnicity.
got regular checkups.
Get all your sleep.
I want to say thank you. I have so many people
We don't don't need.
who are so supportive
Go outside,
of what we do.
no.
So many people who shed this light today.
Cut down the salt, move your body, go on walks.
I know you can do this. It all started on my nothing to this. Wanna see you survive.
Time to change your life, change your
770-970-0024. Again, they are closed today, but they will be open tomorrow at 10 a.m. All Care Health Clinic.
to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Time to change your life,
Change your life, change your life.
feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Go JB Health. Wanna see you live a long life, a healthy life. Teaching you to be the mechanic of your body. Go JB Health. Let's go. Hey, time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right, eating right. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Keep it moving to the top. Don't want you on medication to bring down that inflammation. Trust and believe when I'm saying a healthy life is liberation. Gotta get your rest and watch what you're eating. Carbs and high sugar can lead to diabetes.
Y'all, I meant to say this show is sponsored by Dr. Z. Dr. Z is a chiropractor in the Fort Lauderdale area, one of the best chiropractor. So if you need a chiropractor and you're not in the Fort Lauderdale area, this show is sponsored by Dr. Z. Only Dr. Z in Fort Lauderdale.
Don't stop, keep it moving to the top. Time to change your life, change your life, change your life. Feeling good and eating right, eating right.
Okay, guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for what you did today. Once again, show was sponsored by All Care Health Clinic. All Care Health Clinic, a clinic that is located right there in Smyrna, Georgia.
Time to
It's a clinic that offers a lot of services, weight loss program that covers Georgia and Florida. Also, All Care Health Clinic does the VIP medicine where you could have a doctor to come to your home to take care of you, draw your blood, and do everything that needs to be done. So it's VIP, okay?
outside,
Right there in Smyrna, 770-970-0024.
cut down the salt, move your
Was also sponsored by Dr. Z. Dr. Z in Fort Lauderdale, so chiropractor in Fort Lauderdale. So if you have a chiropractic need, you need to adjust your body, you need to feel better, you should check with Dr. Z in Fort Lauderdale.
eating right, eating right.
The show was also sponsored by Wizba Home Care. Wizba Home Care, this is a home care company that's located in the Atlanta area. Their job is to provide care in the home. They provide a caregiver and they guarantee that caregiver in in a couple of hours, like 2 to 3 hours, caregiver will be at your door. So if you have problem with using a lot of companies where you cannot get the caregiver, you should call Wizba Home Care. The number is 678. I'm sorry, it's 678-696-9905. Wizba Home Care. Wizba Home Care in Smyrna, Georgia. 678-696-9905. Dr. Z in Fort Lauderdale. Great sponsor to this show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the appreciation. I want to say that I love you all. I want to say thank you to everything that you do. If you need me, or you need to collaborate with me, you need to sponsor this program. If you want to be a sponsor, means you want to support what I'm doing here, you could always send me an email. gojbhealth@gmail.com. This is how you could reach me. So again, I'm waiting for you, waiting for your collaboration. If you have a business and you're trying to put it through here, so we could you could support what we do. So we would appreciate that. So once again, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for being. I hope you learned something. If I didn't get a chance to answer your questions, I'm sorry. The purpose is to answer everybody's questions, but sometimes when I'm covering some information too, I have to kind of focus. I don't want to be the the one show where it says I'll be right back and to deliver this, and they never delivered it. So we try to deliver what we promise, and that's what we do. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here, and y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Be safe, and I'll see you next Friday. Thank you. This concludes our great health education show for today. Thank you very much. Thank you to every single one of you who spent this precious time with us. Again, if you're new to this platform, we encourage that you follow us so you know whenever we are live the next time. The show comes on every day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is JB. I'm a family nurse practitioner who believes in educating his people, who believes on supporting his brothers and sisters by sharing his knowledge with them. If you missed the show again, it will be available on our YouTube channel. And if you have not followed us on YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, we encourage that you do that now. Again, once again, the people who tap on the screen to give us the likes, the people who shared the video, the people who became new followers, those who gave us gifts on this show, the roses. We want to say thank you to every one of you. Thank you to the people who subscribe to this platform. We want to say thank you to every one of you. Thank you for believing that together we could promote health, that together we could educate hundreds of millions of people. I want to say thank you to every one of you. I really appreciate the support that I have all throughout this country, but also even all over the world. We have a lot of people supporting this great project of education. Again, thank you for being here. Until I see you the next time, you stay with great health. Thank you.